You have seen the diagram. 4 circles. What you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. And right in the middle, where all 4 overlap, your Ikigai, your reason for being. And if you are like most people, you looked at that diagram and felt a little worse about your life, because you could not find the middle. You love something nobody pays for. You are good at something you do not love. And the thing the world seems to need is the thing that drains you. So let me take that weight off you right now. That diagram is not Ikigai. It never was. And the pressure you have been feeling because of it was built on a mistake. Here is where that diagram actually came from. In 2011, a Spanish astrologer named Andrés Zuzunaga drew a 4-circle chart about finding your purpose. Not Ikigai, not Japan. The Spanish word propósito, purpose. Then in 2014, a blogger in the UK named Mark Wynne saw that chart, swapped the word purpose for the word Ikigai, and posted it online. That is it. That is the entire origin story. A Spanish astrologer's purpose chart with a Japanese word pasted on top. And the whole world adopted it as ancient wisdom. So what does Ikigai actually mean? The word breaks into 2 pieces. Iki, meaning life or to live, and Gai, meaning worth or value. Put them together and you get something much simpler and much gentler than the career diagram. That which makes life worth living. Notice what is missing from that definition. Money, talent, achievement, being needed by the world. None of it is in there. And the research backs this up in the plainest way possible. When Japanese people are actually surveyed and asked to name their Ikigai, only around 31% name their work. Most people name something else entirely. Their family, a hobby, their garden, something small they do every day that nobody pays them for. So the version of Ikigai you are handed insists your purpose must be profitable, and the country the word comes from mostly disagrees. Now here is where it gets real. The idea was developed properly by a Japanese psychiatrist named Mieko Kamiya, who wrote the foundational book on it in 1966. And she did not develop it in a boardroom or a business school. She developed it working with patients at a sanatorium, people with Hansen's disease who had been forcibly separated from society, who had lost their health, their families, and their place in the world. Her question was not, how do I monetize my passion? Her question was, how does a person who has lost almost everything still find life worth living? Sit with that for a second. Ikigai was never a tool for optimizing your career. It was an answer to the hardest question a human being can be asked. And Kamiya made a distinction that matters. There is Ikigai Taisho, the source, the thing itself, and Ikigai Kan, the feeling, the sense that life is worth living. You are not hunting for a job title, you are looking for the feeling, and many different things can produce it. A neuroscientist named Ken Mogi puts it even more plainly. Your Ikigai does not have to be big. It does not have to pay you. You do not even have to be good at it. He says it can be as small as the first sip of coffee in the morning. But does any of this actually matter? Yes, and the evidence is not soft. A study in Japan called the Osaki study followed around 43,000 adults for 7 years, and the people who said they had Ikigai had significantly lower rates of death over that period than the people who said they did not. Not people who monetized their passion, Not people who found the middle of 4 circles, just people who had something that made life feel worth living. So here is the honest version. You do not need to find one thing that lives at the intersection of love, skill, money, and global need. That thing might not exist, and chasing it has probably made you feel like a failure for no reason. You need something that makes tomorrow morning worth showing up for. It can be unpaid, it can be small, it can be something you are genuinely mediocre at. Your Ikigai is allowed to be a garden, a friend you call, a guitar you play badly, your kid, a walk you take at the same time every day. You have seen the diagram, and you could not find the middle. That is because the middle was never the point. Stop trying to build a life that fits inside 4 circles someone drew by accident. Just find the thing that makes tomorrow worth waking up for, and protect it. That was always all Ikigai meant.